Hello everybody, I'm going to go over the final essay prompt with you, the Pygmalion effect. So, excuse me. So after reading I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings, we know that Mrs. Flowers had a very positive effect on Maya. So the Pygmalion in the classroom is a story that you're going to read, and it says that people can have a strong effect on us. For example, if you have someone who encourages you, you tend to do well. Or if you have someone who discourages you, that can have the opposite effect. It can make you feel negative. So here, can you think of a teacher or a coach or an instructor or a friend or relative or a person that has had a very high or a low expectation for you? How did it affect your performance, and how did it make you feel? So the prompt is choose 2 teachers, coaches, people who had a good and or bad effect on you. Now, you can choose 2 people who had a positive effect on you, and then one of them had more of a positive effect. So just because they're both positives, like say my English teacher, Mr. Zemi, had a positive effect on me, and Mr. Reeser, another English teacher, had a positive effect on me. They both have positive effects on me. However, Mr. Zemi would be my con, my opposing, and then Mr. Reeser would be my positive, my pro, because even though they both had a positive effect on me, Mr. Reeser, he was just awesome, friendly, down to earth, great teacher. So, and Mr. Zemi was good too. So even though I'm saying con with Mr. Zemi, it's just because in this instance he's the opposing, and then Mr. Reeser would be my pro. Okay? So that's how my thesis would be set up. Now if you decide that you have someone who is negative and someone who is positive, maybe the negative person really affected you the most, and maybe to this day it still bothers you. So the negative person may be your pro, and then the positive person may be your con, your opposing. Okay? Make it clear in the thesis statement which one's going to be the pro, which one's going to be the con. Now, I think it's easier to choose 2 positive people or choose 2 negative people, and then you can do it that way. However, if you want to choose a positive and a negative person, this person had a positive effect on me, this person had a negative effect, choose which one's going to be the pro, which one affected you more deeply. Hopefully the positive person did, but sometimes someone can say something negative that really affects us to this day. So they would be your pro, and then your positive person would be the con or the opposing. All right, so make sure it's very clear, because I have students who write these and they're not clear on it. So, okay. All right, and then I'm putting the overview video here. It should be at least 1,000 words. It does include the We're Excited page. It's due Monday. Guys, please make sure you get it on Monday, because I have to have all the grades on Friday. And remember, I put the R and the final essays as long as I could to give you guys more time to work on it. All right, and then and I read all of your essays. I give comments. It takes me a few minutes to get through those. All right, and then here, this is how you formatted your R. Same way. Choose a model. Again, most people probably choose A. And then maybe you only have 2 pro arguments instead of 3. That's okay. Just to get rid of that one. And then here for the counter and refutation or refuting, follow the 4 labels if you want to. I'm okay with it. It's my paper. So if you want to have, and let me go over there and I'll show you that. So I'm jumping back to week 4 on this page. So I just wanted to point out here, for the counter argument and refutation or refuting, follow this. I don't care if you put part 1, introduce the the argument, topic, sentence, like you did in the discussion boards. This is my class. If you want to do part 1 to part 2, if it helps you stay organized for when you're doing the counter argument and refuting, go for it. Now, if you take another teacher for English 201, which is all argument, follow this, but I wouldn't use part 1, 2, part 3, part 4. I would erase that after you get the paragraph done. I'm just trying to give you tools to help you learn, help you set it up. So in my class, it's okay to put part 1, part 2, part 3. I'll get what you mean. All right? Now let's go back to the week 5 module. Okay, so I just went over the formatting with you. I ended off with the counter argument closing. We're excited. Okay, so I don't know if you're going to have a works cited. You may if you bring out an outside quote. How many quotes you need or in-text citations you need to include? 2. And I would recommend maybe, since the essay is about the Pygmalion effect, maybe bring in the definition of Pygmalion effect that you can get from the reading. And let me go there now. I'll show you the reading. It's kind of like the Staples article, how I embed everything there so you guys don't have to go. So reading selection for the final essay. Here's the title. Here are the 2 articles. So here's everything. Paragraph 1, PAR period 1, PAR period 2. So if you're using these, the types of self-fulfilling, okay? You can take your information right from here. And then here's some LA hints how you're going to work cite this. And this is an example. I have students who will copy and paste Ludman Susan. Well, no, this is the example. It shouldn't be Ludman Susan. It should be Atler Ronald B. Okay, take the information. I'm just giving you how to do it here. But you're going to get it from here. Your information from here, the title, the author, etc. Okay, so quote from here. And let's see. Let me go back. Okay, I'm gonna switch gears. So the final exam for the TP is from Townsend Press. You're going to read selection 2, 3, and 4. When you go to Townsend Press, they're at the bottom. So you'll see the story and then comprehension questions to read. Story, comprehension questions. Selection 4, look, the influence of the self-fulfilling prophecy. Not only am I basing the final essay on it, but you'll also have to answer comprehension questions based on this. All right? Okay, everybody, good luck. If you have any questions, let me know. If you want to, again, send me your thesis. I'm okay with that. You don't have much time. All right, take care.